Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be doing another improvement series video. This trainer actually recently DM'd me on Twitter saying they hit veteran during Go Battle Day, so congratulations to them. But we are going to go through their battles. The team is Talonflame, Drapion, and Trevenant. And again, this trainer is not perfect, no one is, but this trainer specifically sent me these videos to hoping to improve, obviously picking up a very good lead. And then gonna switch out into Drapion. Drapion absolutely gets destroyed by Kobalion. So just gonna basically fully sack I'm imagining just gonna sack the Drapion, because you really don't want the Drapion around. And plus you have two answers to Kobalion in the form of Talonflame and Trevenant. So you definitely don't shield this. Who cares if you lose switch here? They're just gonna keep Feather Dancing. Definitely gonna lose switch. They're gonna Feather Dance again. But you should be able to land the Flame Charge onto the Kobalion. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail. I like this play here. Let's see if the opponent decides to shield or not. They do not. It's totally fine though. Okay, that's unfortunate there. That's okay. You have to go Talonflame here. I probably wouldn't shield. Oh, gonna go into. Okay, that is insane move there. Going into. Kind of like the move too, but okay, all right. Oh, they come. Okay, this is kind of confusing for the opponent here. Okay, should really throw the Flame Charge as soon as possible to try to boost the Incinerate damage, or at least do one then throw. Okay, probably shield this here. Let's see if they bait. They do not bait. Okay, I would farm down here. They're definitely not going to make it to another Stone Edge, so the farm down definitely would have been the play to do there. But they let it go. They have two shields here. This is kind of nasty here. But Night Slashes don't do that much damage. They definitely will faint to a Shadow Ball here, but the farm down would have definitely secured the win. Okay, should be able to barely survive this here. And then, oh, no, did not survive this here. That is not great. Oh, gonna go for the Shadow Ball, but they have two shields here, don't they? They have one shield. They definitely have two shields here. Steed Bomb honestly would have probably KO'd the Gliscor at that point in time. So, and it did make it to another one, but it's a CMP tie and they still have a shield there. So let's just pause it there. So a few things there. One, I think sacking the Drapion, totally fine. Coming into Trev, into the Pidgeot, kind of makes sense too. You have a little bit of energy, though you would have got way more energy off of one Incinerate than one Shadow Claw. And then as well, once they threw the Stone Edge, just realizing that at that point in time they were energy dry, farming down the Kobalion would have been better, or throwing the Flame Charge earlier onto the Kobalion would have been better as well. And then the farm down would have allowed just to straight Flame Charge the Gliscor and then easily win that game. So it's definitely a very winnable game. They had the right idea on the switch. I really like sacking the Drapion just because it's completely useless versus the Kobalion. And you definitely don't even want to win the switch because they would just farm down and make it kind of problematic here. But, and then as well, Seed Bombing instead of Shadow Balling there, though they wouldn't have won anyways. Okay, this is okay. Gonna go straight into the Drapion, which I like this play here. Here comes the Mandibuzz. Okay, gonna throw the Crunch at the Mandibuzz. You do want to throw the Aqua Tail, as more energy efficient. But if you get the early debuff here, it's definitely worth it. Okay, the early debuff there is definitely okay. You definitely want to do 4, then throw. So here you want to do 1 and throw the Aqua Tail. Okay, that's fine too. Then 1 and throw the Aqua Tail. Okay, perfect. Then you do want to do 1 and throw the Aqua Tail. This is a 3-turn move. This is an uncommon matchup because, okay, perfect timing. Very good. And then should be able to reach it. Okay, gonna catch it onto the Talonflame, which I don't mind this play. Especially catching the aerial ace here is quite nice. They come into Cresselia. Oh, this is a Confusion Crest. That's kind of odd here. Probably not enough for Future Sight. It is just a Moonblast here. Gonna straight Brave Bird. I like this play here. Should be able to make it to another Brave Bird. Well, let's see if they do. Okay. Gonna go for the Flame Charge, but that's okay. Ideally, man, honestly, this Mandibuzz being alive here is kind of problematic here. Gonna have to shield and Shadow Claw down. Okay, gonna throw on the CMP here, which I don't mind, especially if you get the shield. But this Mandibuzz is still pretty healthy here. Oh, gonna go for the crunch here. Again, does slightly more damage, but Aqua Tail definitely would be more energy efficient. Okay, they come into Escavalier. Gonna be able to land the crunch as well, which is really nice. But now they're at 6, okay, 7. This is just a drill run? They have enough for the. It's just a drill run here. Could go either way. This Mandibuzz is still alive here. The Mega Horn would likely do more than the foul play, but you let this go here. Okay, calls the drill run. Very nice, very nice. Gonna Shadow Ball right away. I probably would have farmed a little bit more, but honestly, this Mandibuzz is really, really low. But you probably still need to land a charge move because it is a Mandibuzz. They did throw right away though onto the Talonflame, so should be able to outpace here to the Seed Bomb, and they actually did end up Shadow Flowing down. Very nicely done there. I think a couple things there. One, obviously, the debuff was really impactful against the Mandibuzz early on, but the more consistent play would definitely be throwing the Aqua Tail. Really good timing with the Aqua Tails versus the Mandibuzz. I like the catch onto the Talonflame. I like going the 100 here, then Brave Burning. Unfortunately, didn't make it to another move, but I think conceptually it was still the right play. Didn't shield the Moonblast because knew it wasn't enough energy for the future sight. And then coming into Trev and CMP tying was also a nice play. So lots of good things there. That was really well executed. I just think throwing the Aqua Tail is just a more consistent matchup as opposed to relying on the 30% debuff here. Okay, this is where you want to see it. This thing does have Thunder Punch. It's kind of a weak move though. Would do probably about maybe 40%. Yeah, about 40%. Gonna Brave Bird. Probably would have did 1 and then through, but this is fine too. Then gonna switch into Drapion, and then we'll see what they do here. Gonna need to throw the Aqua Tails at this Umbreon. It's good to bait out the Umbreon. Do 1 and throw here. Perfect, beautiful timing. The Umbreon does have the move for the last resort. Let's see if they throw it right away. They do not. Gonna throw another Aqua Tail there. I probably would have did 4 there, just because one move doesn't KO there. I know trying to get off the move is important there. They did get a sneak in the back, so maybe that's helpful here. They actually don't have, or they don't know the typing here. This potentially could be a last resort here, but it ends up doing some foul play, so it's actually an okay matchup here. Again, you want to stay disciplined just because the one move, there's no rush to throw the move here. Okay, they actually get the move off beforehand, so but that's because they didn't have the move here yet. Okay, they end up sneaking here. They probably survived that one poison sting. Oh, they actually do have last resort here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, has to worry about the Dark Pulse though. Yeah, I like the farm down here though, because Talonflame's pretty low here. Let's see what's in the back, and they already showed. Okay, yeah, they left the match here. They already showed 1 hard Trev answer, so I don't mind that play there. A little bit better timing with the Drapion. It would have been better here. So, oh, here comes Pidgeot again. Jesus, did I just? Is this the same game here? This actually might. No, they threw it a little bit earlier this time, right? Maybe this is the same game here, and just got 2 copies of the same video. We will find out in a moment. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Gonna crunch. If they Aqua Tail again, then this is definitely the same game. Yeah, this is definitely the same game, and if they survive with the 1 HP here, I'm gonna just skip over this portion here. Yeah, this is the Gliscor again. Yeah. I must have, when I was combining the videos, did the same thing there. But obviously, farming down the Kobalion would have been the play there. C-bombing instead of Shadow Balling just because they were in C-bomb range. All those things would have been helpful in this particular game, which we already saw. Hopefully that's the only duplicate matchup that I posted here, but let's see here. Talonflame into Giratina, obviously very bad lead here. Gonna switch out right away into the Drapion is the hard answer. Okay, definitely want to throw crunches here. Registeel is definitely problematic, but winnable here. But honestly, the switch is not, now that you showed your hard answer, the switch is not really that important or that valuable. Honestly, you'd probably prefer a shield advantage. Did get the defense wall, which is really helpful. Can definitely survive one Zap Cannon. Gonna shield here. Gonna try to flip switch or preserve. They actually focus blast here. Interesting. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail because realizing there's a debuff there. And likely 2 Aqua Tails KOs instead of... okay. Ooh, could have threw the Aqua Tail beforehand. Gonna let this go here. They do throw the Focus Blast. Does a tremendous amount of damage. And gonna farm up here. I really like the farm up. And then let's see what this opponent decides to do. Oh, they come back into Giratina. That's actually really huge here. Landing the crunch debuff, and if they throw before Shadow Calling down, that would be actually really, really nice here. Oh, they do. You let this go for sure. Fantastic situation here. Well, at least better than would have been previous. And these Shadow Claws are doing extra damage here. You definitely let this go here. Not too worried about Shadow Sneak. It will do quite a bit of damage. It ended up being a Dragon Claw here. And then you definitely want to switch. Gonna throw the Shadow Ball and then hopefully look to switch and then farm down, or at least farm up a little bit here. Okay, you know shield this. You know shield this. Let's see if they're carrying Future Sight. They Grass Knot the... They Grass Knot, that's kind of crazy there. And then gonna throw the Flame Charge. Should be enough to take out the Cresselia at this point in time. You do have to worry a little bit of this Giratina because they might have Ancient Power, but I think you let this go. Should be able to survive in Ancient Power. And then land the Brave Bird, throw it right away. I love this play here. You definitely want to leave with as little, give them a little farm as possible. They actually end up no shielding there, which I believe is the correct play on their side since the Trev had some energy there. So I think like the only thing differently there was probably throw the Aqua Tail a little bit sooner on the Registeel. I don't mind the shield there. I think that was fine. Yeah, and then everything else was okay there. Obviously, flipping the switch there was super nice, and then farming up there was really nice. Okay, Dragonite is definitely annoying for this team. They actually come into Charizard. Gonna throw the crunch here for some reason. Maybe throw them off like that they don't know there's Aqua Tail here. Honestly, the Aqua Tail just would have been better there because even with the debuff, it wouldn't quite KO. Okay, alright. Do you call this here or do you shield? They actually end up blast burning there. It was really nice here. Should be able to get the shield back. Should be able to get 2 shields back, but I guess they can CMP tie and Dragon Claw, which probably would be enough. Okay. I think you let this go. Oh, they blast burn again. Okay. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail. They come into Dragonite here. Can you reach the crunch? Can reach the crunch. Should do about half to this Dragonite. And gonna switch right away into the Talonflame. Ooh, okay, that is okay. Gonna Brave Bird here. I'm not 100. I don't 100% love this Brave Bird here. I think 2 Flame Charges would have been more appropriate here. Oh, they actually end up throwing here. That's actually really nice though. You got a Shadow Claw down though, or maybe would. Okay, should have waited the clock there. Okay, okay, all right. Maybe they don't. Okay, all right. This is a kind of a whirlwind game here. I guess 2 Dragon Claws don't quite KO here. Just need to Seed Bomb this Dragonite. They do Dragon Claw here. Won't quite KO here, but okay. This doesn't KO here. But do you have the Seed Bomb here? Seed Bomb is double resisted. Okay, gonna oof. Yeah. Unfortunate situation there. But if we were to analyze that a little bit further, there, 1 throwing the Aqua Tail into the Charizard would have been a little bit more energy efficient. 2 flame charging, double flame charge would have been really nice. Though the Brave Bird does do more damage, so in hindsight it was better that they Brave Bird, just because you only get one move off, does more damage than the Flame Charge, but potentially could have landed 2 Flame Charges onto that Empoleon. And then I think you had to farm down or try to catch. Probably try to catch was the most reasonable play, and would have waited the clock out and then made the catch available. But let's go ahead. Let's see the next game here. Obviously a good lead here. And they come into Mandibuzz here. Gonna throw the crunch. Oh man, I think I already showed this game here. Yes, because another you will have a shiny Mandibuzz and to get the debuff here. Okay, all right. Okay, you know what? I must have downloaded the games multiple times. Anyways, we're gonna leave it here. So lots of good things, lots of improvements, and obviously they've implemented a lot of these improvements already by reaching veteran. But I look forward to this trainer pushing towards expert and more. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.